So, good morning, welcome all. Keeping ahead with our Unit 3, Marketing and Finance. Today we'll see in marketing section what is advertising and publicity. So, so today we'll see what is advertising and advertising and publicity. So, what is advertising is all about? Let us understand what advertising says and why we need advertising, the objectives of the same. So advertising here is Rajkumar Kevat. Advertising most of the time it requires to pick our product into the market and pace up the advertising. It is a collection of activities which involved in presenting a product to a group or to a non-personal, or sometimes in a oral fashion, sometimes in a visual fashion, sometimes openly sponsored the particular identified message regarding our product, service, or any other idea. This kind of mixture or combination of all is known as advertising. Now the world has become a global market, and the modern market is so dynamic, so competitive and consumer oriented. Entire marketing process is just to satisfy the customer more effectively than its respective competitors. And customer satisfaction is achieved really by receiving information from the market, a kind of a feedback, and sending information to the market about what you have done new, what you have done the updation, what you have added a new feature to the market, and how consumer feels about it. And that is a kind of a feedback or the information received from the market. Now in order to attract and convince the our valued customers, some customers are are always with you, with your brand or with your product, and some are good customer which exactly companies are looking for their product range, or uh, any of our services if possible. It's very powerful tool, to inform the company's total offers even available. Sometimes it's very easy to link up between the company and the customer many of the times. And major portion of promotion budget is really consumed by advertising alone. So it's such a costly one. So we need to take care about advertising, what to advertise and what not to advertise. It's very powerful one, as I told you, and it's equivalent to a marketing point also. Now let us see about the definitions of it. It is basically a paid form. Yes, it is a paid form and will communicate to the mass, to uh, very huge amount of people. That too, again, if you want to segmentize, you can. That depends कि कौन सा मीडिया चैनल आप चुनते हो, किस सेगमेंट के लिए हिट करना है, तो कौन से मीडिया चैनल को आप चुन रहे हो. ठीक है. That consists of some specific messages to the consumer or the receiver, whosoever is your exact customers or listeners, readers, viewers. Okay. It includes also oral, written, audio visual messages, to the beloved customers and to act favorably towards a particular idea or the product or service offered by them. Now, what exactly Philip Kotler says about this? As I told you, he's a marketing guru. So every time we are quoting, we have many definitions available with us. But Philip Kotler's definition is quite important in terms of if we talk about marketing. So what Philip Kotler says about this? Philip Kotler says that marketing is any paid form of non-personal presentation and promotion of goods. Non-personal means it is in one institutional promotion or organizational promotion. Okay, and promotion of goods, services, ideas by an identified sponsor. Sponsor means whom? Talking about a company. So this was about the advertising, what advertising is all about and what Philip Kotler says about advertising. Now let us see what are the features of advertising. What are the features? Let us see the features. Number one, it is a tool for the market promotion. Number two, it is non-personal. Number two to three, it is of paid form. Number four, it is of wide applicability. It has wide applicability. And now number five, it is of varied objectives. Sixth one is forms of advertising. Seventh is use of media. Eighth is advertising as an art. Yes. Ninth one is element of truth. And tenth is one-way communication. Yes, it is one-way communication, but we get another way as a result of customers' enjoyment. So, number one, we'll discuss little in detail. Number one, tool for marketing promotion. There are various tools we have seen for marketing communication like advertising, sometimes sales promotion. Sales promotion माने किसी दुकान में buy one get one का ऑफर मिल गया, घर घर आके छोटे छोटे पाउचेस दे दिए इफ अवेलेबल, सो दैट इज कॉल्ड सेल्स प्रमोशन. ये छोटे छोटे काउंटर हम देखते हैं सिम के लगते हैं, 40 रुपए में सिम ले लो, 50 रुपए का बैलेंस है उसमें. नॉर्मली उसी दुकान वाले नहीं देते, जो टेलीफोन शॉप जो टेलीफोन हैंडसेट्स वगैरह रखते हैं वो इस तरह की नहीं देते, उसके लिए अलग काउंटर्स लगते हैं, तो वो डायरेक्ट कंपनी के थ्रू होते हैं. पर्सनल सेलिंग है, then publicity has. So it is very powerful but the expensive and the popular element as well for the marketing mix, for the promotion. Marketing mix में भी कौन सी चीज? Promotion. Next one is non-personal. Now advertising is basically a type of non-personal or mass communication with the large audience, carrying the large audience, and that large audience will be catered at the same time. So that's why it is called non-personal salesmanship. It is not one-to-one, it is one-to-all. So it is not a non-personal one. Now the paid form, we know it incurs a heavy cost, and as we discussed above, that it carries maximum of the budget in advertising. So yes, it is a costly affair, but the wide applicability is advertising. That's why we are spending this much to advertising, because it has wide applicability. It is so popular means of communicating to the targeted customer or targeted market for the replenishment of the business or enhancing the business like anything. It is widely used. It is widely used by even sometimes educational institutes also. You must have seen many of the universities are advertising by expending for spending about for full page of even the newspapers and all. Many academic institutes used to do this, and many other used to talk about uh, the attractive to the attractive items about the various target public. Then varied objectives. It has varied objectives. Yes, it is aimed for achieving various objectives, which increases the target sales, like create and improve brand image, face competition, then build relations with public, and to educate the public many of the times, because some products are like on the education side also, because every product has its own manual how to use it so as to get the maximum benefit to the customer. So you many of the times you need to educate to the customers, and wherever education about the product or the product usage or the results, समटाइम्स इस तरह की मार्केटिंग ज़्यादा हिट करती है क्योंकि इट इन्वॉल्व्स एजुकेशन, है ना। अभी तक जो र्यूमर और जो सीरियसनेस रहती थी मार्केट में, अभी एजुकेशन भी इंक्लूड होती है, जिसके कारण वो ज़्यादा रिक्वायरमेंट में रहती है, डिमांड में रहती है ना। फॉर्म्स ऑफ मार्केटिंग कैन बी एनी ऑफ द वे। रिटर्न रिटर्न में हो सकता है एडवर्टाइजिंग, रिटर्न में से पॉम्पलेट है, बोर्ड्स हैं बहुत बड़े बड़े, ओरल मार्केटिंग हो सकती है, ऑडिबल हो सकती है, विजुअल ऑडियो ऑडियो और विजुअल दोनों हो सकती है। एडवर्टाइजमेंट्स जो टीवी पे आते हैं या दूसरी मीडिया के थ्रू हम फ्लोट कर सकते हैं, यूट्यूब वगैरह से कर सकते हैं। सो देयर आर मेनी अदर फॉर्म्स एंड मोड्स आल्सो। नाउ द यूज ऑफ मीडिया, यस वी हैव डिस्कस्ड इन द अबाउट पॉइंट इटसेल्फ। प्रिंट मीडिया में अगर हम जाएं, रिटर्न मीडिया में तो न्यूज़पेपर है, मैगजीन्स हैं, पैम्पलेट्स हैं, और आउटडोर मीडिया में हम जाएं तो बड़े बड़े होर्डिंग्स हैं, बोर्ड्स हैं, है ना। व्हीकल पे भी आजकल कई बार वो होता है। देन ऑडियो विजुअल पे जाएं तो रेडियो, टेलीविजन, इंटरनेट या एप्स हैं बहुत सारे, उनके थ्रू भी मार्केटिंग पे एडवर्टाइजमेंट होती है। देन एडवर्टाइजमेंट इज एन आर्ट, यस इट इज एन आर्ट because it involves creativity, skill, and it requires quite good experience. That's why it is said it is an art. क्या क्लिक करेगा, कैसे बोलेंगे तो कस्टमर को इस एडवर्टाइजमेंट का जिंगल याद होगा, बिकॉज उस एडवर्टाइजमेंट का जिंगल याद होना ही प्रोडक्ट की रिमेम्बरेंस कराता है कस्टमर को। इफ द प्रोडक्ट इज रिमेम्बर्ड थ्रू एडवर्टाइजमेंट ऑफ जिंगल ऑफ एडवर्टाइजमेंट, देन वो बंदे के दिमाग से वो प्रोडक्ट निकलेगा ही नहीं, चाहे कॉम्पिटिटर का प्रोडक्ट उससे थोड़ा सा सस्ता ही क्यों ना हो, 2-5%। So sometimes it happens. Then element of truth, the advertisement messages many of the times reveals the truth also. Truth in the sense it's due to legal provisions, they have to fairly assured about the that whether guarantee includes in it or not, they have to say, because many of the advertisement are misleading or materialistic, materialistic or product centered, so ये ना हो, इसलिए element of truth has to be there because it is checked by some agencies also. Now the last one is one-way communication. Here it is a one-way communication, that it is a communication from customer to company to customer. It is like B2C marketing, B2C वाली marketing है ये, उसी का part है ना। तो from sponsor to the audience or the receiver of a particular product, ठीक है। Then comes the objectives of advertising. Now the objectives of advertising is objective of advertising, हमने क्यों इनको क्या exactly benefits हैं हमारे, तो जो benefits हमारे पास हैं, यस जो मेजर बेनिफिट्स हैं वो हमको मिल रहे हैं। इंफॉर्मेशन, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल इंफॉर्मेशन टू द इंफॉर्मेशन टू बायर्स जो एग्जैक्टली इस प्रोडक्ट के लिए एलिजिबल है या परचेज करने के इच्छुक हैं, और टू कन्विंस द बायर्स, क्योंकि एक बेस ऐसा होता है जो कन्विंस्ड होता है और एक बेस ऐसा हमको तैयार करना होता है जो इसको हमको कन्विंस करना है। दूसरा, टू रिमाइंड द बायर्स that we exist and we have come up with a new feature, this and that, ये सब हमको करना होता है। then face competition, yes, we have to face the competition also along with the, because if we are not the alone fish in the sea, we have to do the competition with our respective competitors, and we have to achieve our sales target, yes। if sales work तो सबका कंपनी में पेट भरता है, if sales targets are not achieved सबके पेट खाली रह जाएंगे। to Next one is to help or educate people, yes, about a product, about the features of product, about the procedure of applying or using the product, and what are the end results of the product after usage. So these are the education one has to provide you when an often a customer is using his or her product or company's product. Next is to build the company image and reputation, yes, it is always at the top to build the image or reputation advertisement से, और सेल्स फोर्स को असिस्ट करना और मिडिल मैन को असिस्ट करना। नाउ हियर मिडिल मैन इज लाइक जो रिटेलर है या सेल्स वाला है। सेल्स वाला will educate to retailers sometimes, and middleman जो कंपनी से परचेस करता है और सीधे रिटेलर को सप्लाई करता है, उसकी बात हो रही है। तो उनको हेल्प करना, बिकॉज अगर एडवर्टाइजमेंट के थ्रू प्रोडक्ट के बारे में पब्लिक जानती है, देन एंड ओनली देन रिटेल स्टोर से वो उस प्रोडक्ट को खरीदेगी, वहाँ पे रिक्वायरमेंट जनरेट होगी, और रिटेल को सप्लाई करने का काम होता है सेल्स वालों का, जो कि कंपनी के होते हैं, और उनको टारगेट दिया जाता है कि आपको इतनी सेल करनी है, एंड देन dig out the targets from each and every shop, whether it is wholesale, retail, or any other big you know माल जो रखते हैं ज़्यादा में, ठीक है। So let us see also these in details. The first one, to inform the buyers. So the main objective of informing the buyers, it includes the customer to informing the customers about the product availability, price, feature, qualities, services, and the performance of the particular product. Next one is to convince the buyers. Yes, company uses these kind of advertisement to convince the buyers, so that superior advantage can be offered to in the form of a product to the customers, and this company communicates competitive advantages that product offers. Now, to remind the buyers, third one, to remind the buyers. Normally, marketing includes the advertisement to remind the buyers regarding the existence of the company, the product of the company, the maintenance of the quality, the superior services, chasing the customer orientation. It is like for a brand who's performing on an average level and at the top level sometimes. ऑडी को ऐड की जरूरत नहीं है ना, डेटॉल को ऐड की जरूरत नहीं है ना, ऐसे बहुत सारे ब्रांड है, लक्स है, उनको ऐड की जरूरत नहीं है। ये वेल सेटल्ड ब्रांड है ना, ये है ना। डेटॉल देना, डेटॉल वाला सेवलॉन देना, ऐसे बोला जाता है। तो डेटॉल आज भी एंटीसेप्टिक लिक्विड में पहले नंबर पे आता है, तो उसको ऐड की जरूरत नहीं है। लेकिन फिर भी वो मार्केट में है काफी समय तक, अगर ऐड नहीं आए तो ऐसा नहीं कि वो मार्केट में नहीं है, वो मार्केट में है, उसका प्रेजेंस है। उसके लिए नॉट वेरी फ्रीक्वेंट, बट once in a 6 months, once in a 3 months, या once in a month एक एड थ्रो की जाती है। इसी तरह से ऑडी है, कार में ऑडी को किसी इंट्रोडक्शन की जरूरत नहीं है, लेकिन एक छोटा सा एड 10 सेकेंड का, 15 सेकेंड का, वो नाउ एंड देन once in a month or once in a 2 months or 6 months वो थ्रो करते हैं कि ऑडी एग्जिस्ट, बिकॉज इट इज वेल नोन, उसके नाम से ही पता है वो किस क्लास की चीज है। तो जस्ट टू रिमाइंड द बायर्स दैट वी आर अवेलेबल इन द मार्केट, ये हम कर सकते हैं। टू फेस द कंपटीशन, यस, एडवर्टाइजमेंट अगेन इज एन इम्पॉर्टेंट और पावरफुल वेपन to fight with the respective competitors effectively, and sometimes to respond the competitors if and they have compared your product with some this thing. तो एक अपोनेंट को स्ट्रॉन्ग आंसर देना एक के लिए भी एडवर्टाइजिंग एक बहुत अच्छा टूल है टू अचीव द सेल्स टारगेट। यस, सेल्स वाला किस बिहाफ पे जाके बात करेगा, अगर कंपनी के प्रोडक्ट की परफॉर्मेंस या फीचर्स या उसके बारे में उसकी एडवर्टाइजमेंट मार्केट में नहीं है, तो सेल्स वाले के पास कोई बेस नहीं बचता है कि जिसके बारे में आप बात करें। वो बात ही यहाँ से शुरू करता है, सर आपने ये ऐड दिखा होगा, सर इसमें ये चीज आ रही है, उसमें वो चीज आ रही है, देन ये अगेन showed that it add to the customer, and on top of it then we'll start again selling and increasing the or achieving the sales target. So this way it is being done now to improve the brand image and build and improve the brand image. So advertising, it's a top tool to for brand recognition and acceptance. Now, next one is to help or to educate the people. Advertising is not always used for companies' benefits. It is most of the time helping customers to make the better choice of the product. Obviously, it is better choice of the product, लेकिन better choice हमारा ही product है, ये ही नॉर्मली होता है। या जो नया प्रोडक्ट आता है उसके बारे में एजुकेट करना होता है, या प्रोडक्ट में कोई नई चीज इंक्लूड की गई होती है उसके बारे में एजुकेट करना होता है, उसकी फीचर्स क्या है, उसकी क्वालिटीज क्या है, प्राइस कैसा कम ज्यादा हुआ, कोई ऑफर्स हैं क्या, सर्विसेज कैसी हैं, ये सारी चीजों के बारे में एजुकेट किया जाता है। then comes the build image and reputation। तो कंपनी इमेज रेपुटेशन के लिए एडवर्टाइजमेंट को यूज करती ही है। तो it requires fame in the market। Yes, it is required to achieve the fame in the market, and through that we can advertise our policies, activities and achievement। sometimes नंबर वन घोषित हुआ, इस मैगजीन ने इस प्रोडक्ट को सबसे ऊपर रखा, पिछले सेल्स टारगेट इस प्रोडक्ट ने, पिछला वाला इतना था, इस वाला इतना रहा, तो पब्लिक की एक्सेप्टेंस बढ़ रही है। तो this includes the company's image and reputations। Then comes the sales for and the middleman advertisement। It's a tool for a middleman and salesman, which popularize the name of dealers, like advertisement, it provides necessary information to the buyers। Middlemen or salesmen are not required to do so, it eases the task of the sellers। In the same way, advertisement encourages the sales force to so as to achieve the sales targets। So this was all about the objectives of advertisement। Now let us move to publicity is the another way of communicating with the mass customer, and it is actually non-paid type of communication, but it involves uh, getting favorable responses of buyers by placing commercial significance news in media. Publicity sometimes not paid by the organization, it comes from reporters, whosoever is writing columns, and sometimes journals are sending the same, but it writes like it is a non-paid, but many of the times these reporters, columnists and journalists are or agencies are paid for this type of jobs also, but it is mostly considered as publicity is mostly considered as the non-paid one. Yes, basically it is ideally it is a non-paid one. It involves the public speeches, giving interviews, conducting some kind of seminars, offering charitable donations, inaugurating mega events by inviting film actors, cricketers, politicians, yeah, popular personalities, arranging some stage shows. These are all comes under publicity. Now it is also undertaken uh, for a wide range of purposes like promoting the new product, increasing the sales of an existing product if it is coming down, or if it is if it has the the space to increase the sales. It also aim for highlighting the employees' achievement or some kind of research and development successfulness, or some kind of financial performances if company has got in previous quarter or in previous year. So its progress also or social contribution comes under this publicity. Now, definitions, two important definitions are here with us. That this is William J. Stanton, who says publicity is any promotional communication regarding an organization or its products where the message is not paid for by the organization benefiting from it. तो ये एक प्रोफेशनल प्रमोशनल कम्युनिकेशन है किसी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन या उसके प्रोडक्ट के बारे में जहाँ की मैसेज इट इज स्ट्रिक्टली नॉट पेड, आइडियली नॉट पेड उस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के द्वारा जिसके लिए वो किया जा रहा है. देन कम्स द guru of marketing, that is Philip Kotler. He says non-personal simulation of demand for the product or service or a business unit by placing commercially significant news about it in the public medium or obtaining favorable presentations it upon radio, television, or stage that is not paid by the sponsor. So the meaning of definition is again same, but Philip Kotler's work is considered as the benchmark and the ideal work in marketing. So it is required to quote his definitions if we talk about marketing. The same has to be done by you in RGPV exam. So whenever they ask anything about marketing, so the view of Philip Kotler is quite important. Now let us go through the objectives of publicity, which is going to be our last topic of the today's lecture. Now the objective is building corporate images, economy, assisting middlemen, salesmen, information with high credibility, removing misunderstanding or a bad image if created, building interest on product categories. Now, newsworthiness information. Now, let us discuss little bit in detail. First one is building corporate images. Now, through publicity, a company can build or improve its image because public trust is very important. Many of the reporters, columnists, or newsreader says using that media publicity highlights. Sometimes it popularize the name of the company. Sometimes it defame a company also. It increases the fame and it may decreases the fame also. What is called defame. Next one is economy. It is cost saving medium. Yes, little cost saving than previous method. And here company is not ideally required to pay for these kind of message preparations. Sometimes not required to buy any space or time. It is ये प्रोसेस जो है अपने आप होने वाली है. और फाइनेंशियली जो जो कंपनियां फाइनेंशियली कम बैकग्राउंड की हैं वो इसको प्रेफर करती हैं. या उनके लिए ये ज्यादा अच्छा है। ऑल्दो इससे उतना वो नहीं मिलता, क्योंकि पेड वाली चीज की बात अलग है। सो लेकिन people used to target this kind of publicity also about their product, organization, institution. Next is assisting middleman and salesman. Publicity, yes, definitely help middleman, salesman in getting the uh, sales target achieved successfully. Information is conveyed through publicity that speaks lot of things on behalf of the company or whosoever is selling the product, whosoever is selling the product. ठीक है? Okay, so next is information with high credibility. Sometimes publicity is targeted to disseminate information. Sometimes publicity is targeted to disseminate